I got cut off on my part one, I guess you could say, when I was talking about what I learned from last week's readings. So I wanted to continue on with the questions that I have about creativity that could be answered through research. As I was mentioning, my focus for my research is currently on pre-service teachers and K-12, or specifically elementary school pre-service teachers that'll be working with grades K through 6, really, in reading and literacy. And one thing I want to support them with, and I think that could be answered through research, is how do we build a culture of creativity? I don't think that we often think about that in terms of teacher education. We have things that they need to do. We have lesson plans that they need to write. I don't think we give our teacher educators enough choice in what they're going to create. We talk to them about standards, and we talk to them about standardized testing, and we talk to them about standardization, but I don't think we support them in their own abilities, interests, as they correlate with the standards that we can, provide to them for their future classrooms, for their future students. And building that culture of creativity, how do we create ways for them not only to be creative themselves, but to infiltrate that into their teaching, their instruction for their students, but also in their personal classroom cultures that they will create for their students. Also, I wonder, how do we teach and support creativity in the world of standardization? As I mentioned before, there's a lot of cookie cutter lessons out there and things that teachers do. I do believe teachers overall are very creative. The ones that I come across, you have to be creative in this world on ways to teach effectively, to meet the needs of our students, to meet the needs of, the needs of the students in the classroom in whatever realm that you teach. But I do think that it's not always easy to infiltrate the process and have them think about ways to do it that is conducive to learning, while also supporting individuality, supporting personal desire, personal interest. I think those are the kind of the areas when we think about creativity that digital literacies and digital and media literacy can really play a big part in, because media literacy is so motivating and so engaging, and it gives everybody a voice. And I really admire that. So those are probably my two big research questions, or questions I think could be answered through research. Thank you. I appreciate listening to all of the information provided this week. And I'll be checking in on Monday for our next synchronous chat.